What is happening, folks? Welcome on back to Glory in Paradise with Monaco. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this series, and I hope you are, hit the like button down below. You don't believe how much every like and view and share helps the channel out. It really, really does. But I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a really good place to all the series we're doing. The only thing we've got to debate is the schedule, and we're getting started in a second. So yes, down below, guys, I linked to the second channel and Twitch and Twitter and all that stuff. Twitch, we're live on Fridays, Saturdays and Tuesdays with the odd extra stream on Sunday, depending on work and YouTube and what else is going on. So today we're doing a season review. Basically, if you're new to the channel, we go through, just look at all the news articles that come up here, look at the overall picture of the squad, the club vision and expectations, that kind of thing, and talk about some players and things for the next season and that kind of thing. So, yeah, first of all, guys, scheduling. I am still and ahhing about what schedule I'm going to use on this series. There's benefits and negatives to both sides. One is the negative side doing daily uploads is that if you commit to doing that and you can't do it, or you miss an episode out, it's not great for me personally. I don't like missing out an episode. It keeps the save. The negative is maybe you guys can't keep up with the save. The plus side is that it keeps it current. In my head, I'm always on the save there. I'm not like taking 3 or 4 days off and then losing the flow of things. Also, it allows me to get through the season a bit quicker, whereby if I'm taking massive gaps between games, it's not going to get through the seasons, that kind of thing. So, your first time look, guys, what would you guys prefer? I also record it quite a lot, but obviously if I'm doing it every other day, I've got to wait for comments and that kind of thing. Whether I'm doing it daily, I don't have to wait that long. So your thoughts down below in the comment section. We could do maybe a 6-day a week, every day, every day other than Sunday, but we'll see. So, over best 11, there are 1, 2, 3 players in the first 11 that I've bought. Then obviously we'll choose 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bench. So the signs I'm making seem to be very good based on the World Best 11. That is our formation we play, though not quite. I'd have DM in there a bit further back than that. But that's basically the first 11, I would say. I would still have Lindelof maybe in there at the moment over him. So end of season awards. Fans per season was Gian Rodriguez, then second was Depay, and third was Bakary Soumaré. So essentially, the three signings that I've made have been, the favourite players of the season. Goal of the season is George. We'll look at it in a second. Signing of the season, James Rodriguez for a free. Yeah, unless he was completely useless, there was no way that wasn't going to be the signing of the season, was it? That was obviously, in my opinion, guaranteed, in my opinion. And young player of the season was Bakary Soumaré. So yeah, he's been very good for his midfield. Like his energy in midfield has been very good for us. So let's take a look at the goal of the season, shall we? It shouldn't take that long to load up, and we'll look at it in. Is it going to be 3D? Okay, it's already in 3D. Cool. Henrik's. I don't recall it. Well, it's going to be. Was this in a live com? It's a great goal. It's a brilliant goal. I don't recall it being. Was that a live com goal? I honestly can't remember if that was a live com goal or not. Very good. There, stats wise, top goal scorer was Ben Yedder, surprisingly, given he had a very erratic scoring season. There we go. Couldn't think of the right word there. More assists was Memphis Depay. Again, not something I'd really go for. I thought Rodriguez would get more assists because I thought Depay would shoot a lot more than he has been. But fair enough. Look at that kind of thing in the squad screen in a second. Season review. Well, match of the season is the PSG victory, which I think is definitely my match of the season. We lost in the European Champions Cup to Real Madrid, though we did beat them in the first leg, though, so that was encouraging. We won the League One title. Spoiler alert, we won the League One title. Look at the positions though in the league at the bottom here. We've been in the top for most of the season as well. That is impressive. Started really well, and we had a bit of a dip down here, a little dip here, but then once we got top there, we were top for the most of the season, which is very, very good. Average sentence was 12,278, 66% full. We need to get that used, get that increased. And I do want to build a new stadium in this series if I can. I've never done it before. I'd like to do it in this one. Lost in the 10th round to PSG. Again, we were outplayed in that game. But again, like I said before, it's more about winning the other games than that one. So let's go to the competitions screen and look at it on a bit more detailed analysis here. So they said qualify for the Champions League, and we did that by winning the league. We're well clear of that. That is still our aim next season. The winning the league this year was, I think, a unexpected bonus. Next year, I think PSG will go and spend over £200 million. But the thing that what I've been focusing on is not focusing on PSG, beating them. It's beating everybody else that we need to really obviously, that sounds obvious. But you know what I mean? Like, trying to beat PSG twice in the season, yeah, that'd be fantastic. But if we could just be better than the rest of them and pick off players from those teams, that's the way I'm going to do this. And I've only made one signing to that effect, which I'll show you next episode when we get to the season incomings. And also another familiar player coming back or coming in potentially in the summer in a position which I'll hint at in a second. So first knockout round. Well, that wasn't what they said to me at the start. They just updated the screen. They said be competitive. We got to first knockout round, and it was very fine. French Clump was not really great for us. So let's go and continue and look at the club vision and expectations. So in next season, okay, they've updated it for next season. Okay, they've updated for next season. So they want the maintain the best youth system in the world, maintain the best youth system in the country, minimum foreign contracts, within budget, sign young players, develop profit desired. Yeah, sign higher position players preferred. Problem with that is it's getting the money to do that. It may be difficult to pull it off consistently, but we'll see. So next season they want to win the qualify for Champions League. Very doable. I think that's probably should be a minimum expectation we should go for. And they want to reach the first knockout round of the Champions League. Well, in theory, we should have an easier draw because we won the league this year. Again, I was waiting to see what the draw is like. And then down here, they want to win league in 2024, 2025. The only problem we're going to have is if we do it again next year, they may change this. Can I negotiate any of this? I just want to negotiate. I just want to suggest. Okay. They're not going to agree with that. So they want. So these are new, and they're required. So we've got to maintain that system. Okay, so we've got to maintain that, and have the best system in the country and the world. Right. Well, we can maybe just invest in that then. So we'll confirm that because there's nothing I can really change that I'd like to change on that. So yeah, not too bad. It's not too bad at all, really. I think they accept that we won the league title a bit earlier than we thought than we should really do. Team Miles, excellent, very good to see. He should play. Key leaders are Depay, Rodriguez, and Martins. Interesting. NTC meeting. Yep. I think we can win it again next year. I really do. But I'm not expecting to win it next year. I think we can do though. So, injury report, not really something we need to look at really. End season break. Training at destination, where we're going to go. Let's go to the USA. I like the USA. Right then, so let's go look at League One and the stats for team detailed. Because that's the one thing we like to do. So, average possession, they are the highest possession, PSG. I'm guessing the team sat back more against them, so more possession. We were fourth in that ranking. I'm guessing because they're so dominant, teams put the barricades up, so obviously we'll get more of the ball naturally. But we did all right. I mean, again, we are playing more direct football than we will usually do if I was somewhere else. Penalties taken, we had 12, same as PSG, and we scored 9 of them, so we had a better record of converting penalties. No, they didn't. Why are we second then? Why are they second? Why are we... I don't know. Anyway, we scored 9 of our 12 penalties, which is good. Like to be 12 out of 12, but never mind. Headers won. We're second from bottom. Pretty sure less than us though. Headers won ratio, not really care about that. So the form did drop off at the back end of the season, guys. We did have a couple of draws and defeat. I tried putting the second string out and just trying some things out and see how they got on. Didn't really work. The home form though, still pretty good. We'll look at that in a second on the main screen on the leagues. Away form, not too bad. And again, this is kind of teams in running a row and games like scoring. These kind of things are form based, so we're not going to go through all those. So goals, we got the most goals in the league by 84, 4 clear of PSG on 80, which is remarkable given that I don't think my strikers have been that consistent. Though average cross completion ratio. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's 60%. I don't think this is going to work for us, crossing. I don't think it's going to work. Mind you, crosses we put in... How much is... We put in 367 crosses, which is, I think, the highest in the league looking at that. I made it 60% completion ratio. I don't know if it's the right way to go. I just don't know. I also don't know if working upon the box is going to work either for us, because I get frustrated with that. Cross completed 367, yep, for the highest in the league. Goals from corner kicks, 8 goals from corner kicks, which is surprising. Not really a set piece team, but we've got 8 goals from corner kicks. Goals straight from free kicks. This is a bit too low. I don't know if this is too low or not. I do keep saying this about these reviews, about these cross goals from free kicks. It just feels like it's a bit low. Indirect free kicks, we've got 9 from those. Pass completion ratio 88%. Maybe we're playing short passes, might be a bit higher. Passes completed, we are 12. Yeah, I think we may have to work on this and just try and just work the ball in the box a bit more. I don't know if it's going to work on that. Chance created 138. Shots on target ratio, we are down to 45%. But then again, we have more chances, so, makes sense, I suppose. Shots on target, 340. So, yeah, conversion rate is 12%. For the top, we are 11%. Fouls against, yeah, makes sense if we're going to have most of the ball and that kind of thing. It makes sense. Duels per game, 18, and same with PSG. That's because of our wingers are very adept at doing that. Certainly Martin certainly is. So goals conceded, 24, second highest in the league. Or the second least in the league, sorry. 15 for Lille. Conceded from corner kicks, only 2 goals from corner kicks conceded, which is good. Looking at rest of it, clean sheets, 21. They got 24. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Nothing really worrying me there. Fouls made, obviously 447. Just anyone else want to? They didn't concede really. We only conceded 1 penalty all season. Really? That doesn't seem right to me. Average attendance. We're bottom for average attendance. 0 sellouts this season. That is something we need to work on massively. And I think we need to... I don't know if that's just a reputation thing. It may well be. Yeah, 60%. We need to improve that, really. Lowest attendance was those 10,000. We need to improve that. That's the thing we need to really work on. Net spend. Look at net spend. We actually... Yeah. Bottom. But look at PSG. Jesus. Incredible. How we managed to cope with them. Salary. We've got the second highest salary in the league. So we need to work on that. Actually, no, we don't really. There's some players getting moved on. I'm going to get to those in a second. That will juice that wage bill down a bit. And then we're going to try and focus on youth. Because technically for me now, my mindset is I won the league. That is a big plus for us. What else is a bonus now going forward? We're going to try and build a really good, sick team going forward. But yeah, you've got to spend money to compete with them. And I think adding a few quality players there while we get the system developed and built up and find some good talent, that was the way I think we need to go. maybe if we get more income coming in and we get more reputation and we build things up more, maybe we can even increase that expenditure on everything. So let's go to the finance screen now and look at the overall FFP results. So as you can see here, we're still massively in the plus for the FFP. That is down to the fact we just won the league. I mean, obviously there's more money coming in from Champions League and stuff pretty soon, I think. Look at this sponsors. We did get a new sponsor for 1 year, and it gives us £13 million. So this is the thing we need to look at, is get these sponsorships increased. I think getting these increased to a bigger degree. I think if we keep winning trophies, we'll be more attractive. God, I can't talk. It's so much talking in a row. If we keep winning trophies, I'll be competitive. That will hopefully attract more sponsors. I'm not sure that's how it works, but that's something we want to increase. Our expenditure is probably going to be the biggest. Is the increase in wages has done that, but the income this season is good as well. So it's not bad. It's not bad. We're in a good position. It just needs to hopefully bring in some good, talented, cheap young players who can kick on and maybe buy one good world-class player this summer. There's players I can buy. But I just can't realistically afford the fees, I don't think, with FFP, which is a bit of a worry, a bit annoying. So let's go look at the facilities, because this is something we need to look at. I do feel that the stadium needs to be increased, but we need to get sellouts first, and that's something I want to increase. Everything else is looking pretty damn good. State-of-the-art youth facilities is fantastic. We are going to look through the youth system and try and work some things out, and move some players on and loan some players in, that kind of thing. Or not loan them and loan them out, and maybe sign some young talent. I'm going to start looking and setting. I think in the summer what I'm going to be doing is maybe a couple of tweaks here and there to the line, not massive amounts of money. Take a right back and a striker is something I'm looking to sign. And I think then it's just going to be a case of maybe tweaking it and looking at the areas I want to strengthen into the youth talent, signing scouts to look for those players, and then start getting that system going again, which is not really done yet. So I think that's the way I'm going to do it. And there's players are going to leave the club, but if they leave, ideally the plan will be to replace them with young talent and give them more opportunities next season. So let's go to the squad, starting with the defenders. So defenders have been okay this season. I think I won't count Romero as a defender, so ignore him. High average rating is Phobe Ballo-Touré, 5 goals, 3 assists. I mean, he's very good. Is that pace I like? He's not amazing technically, but he seems to work in the system. I've actually prefer him to George, to be honest with you. I think George is... You'd think he'd be better. But I've been leaning more towards Ballo-Touré. I think next season, I think left back is something I'm going to just keep as it is. I think what will be done next season, or going forward, will be looking for a young, new gen talent at left back, and go forward with that. What I'm going to most likely do is gut the youth system and reset it. Now I'll get to that in a second. You guys can give me thoughts on that. I'll tell you what I'm going to plan to do on the actual screen, and then you guys who are better than me, which is probably most of the people in the comment section, can tell me if I'm doing something completely stupid or that that's actually what I did, maybe tweak it. So yeah, best defender of the season, but I've got to go with Touré. After 5 goals and 3 assists, 2 and belting strikes, the 2 goals in that game just stand out for me. I do think Victor Lindelof has improved us. I think that pace definitely has helped us, and the way he can pass the ball from the back is really helpful as well. You've got talents like Bedashile, who I think is going to be very good for us. He's had a good amount of football this season. Looking at Jemison, there's a possibility he moves on next season and we play the youngster more. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Because you look at people like Harrison as well. He's decent as well. So I don't think the need to keep Jemison is massive, if you get what I mean. You look at the stats. He's not got great pace. His tackling's not much better than Lindelof and Bedashile. So it could be a matter of we play this guy more, develop him, and move Jemison on. If you look at his wages as well, Jemison's on like 43k a week, and I don't know if he's worth moving on yet. I'll have to look at this a bit more in detail, because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 centre backs. So if we do sell one, which probably Jemison, I have to go and sign somebody. So it might be that next season I see Jemison as a backup defender. I'll put him on screen again, talking about him. Backup defender, and look to phase him out and bring in a young talent next season, or look for a young talent. Again, the scouting system is going to be set up massively. So yeah, on now to the midfielders. So midfielders, we're going to include the wingers in this, because I count midfielders really, and then we'll go for the striker of the season, which is pretty obvious who it's going to be anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's put him on. Let's put him on anyway. There we go. We'll do it that way. It's a bit easier to do it in one screen. So, midfielders, highest rating was Thiago Ribeiro, but ignore that because he didn't play many games this season. But he is talent I'm interested in developing. I think he could be played more next season, definitely. In that role we currently have. But Rodriguez has been very good. The only problem with Rodriguez is that physicality. He does struggle in games a lot. But I don't have great records with AMCs. I struggle with them. Hopefully that's going to improve. I think he's 9 goals, 12 assists. Ain't bad at all, is it? But it just feels like with those stats, I'd like to see him get more goals. And maybe his fitness issues are a problem with that. But I think from midfielder this season, I've got to go with Romero. That may seem a bit weird, but I've got to go with Romero. Because he's been brilliant. He's just done exactly what I wanted to do. He's not been flashy. He's not got many goals. We have scored with belters though. But he's done the job in midfield. He's brought play up. He's been lively around the central areas. So even if midfield season, I think he's really helped us tick this season. Obviously, Bakayoko has obviously shared that role with him. And he's been pretty good. But yeah, I think Romero is the main guy. Special mention for Gelson Martins. I think he's been very good this season. 13 goals, 13 assists. Mr. Consistent. Every game gives the same performance. Obviously a bit of a word there, you can see there. He wants to move to a bigger club. What's his contract situation like at the moment anyway? Right, I may offer him a new contract. Because I want to keep him around. But yeah, he's been very good. But if he does leave in the summer, I've got a potential backup idea to bring somebody in. But yeah, he's been very good for us. He's not flashy in terms of like the general technical abilities, but he's just incredible beating his man and crossing, getting balls in the penalty area. So the striker of the season has to go to Ben Yedder. But oh my God, this guy is frustrating. He's got 25 goals this season, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of goals where he gets 3 in one game or 2 in one game and goes missing for 2 or 3 matches. It is a problem. I do think his strength is an issue, which is why I'm considering changing tactics to more of a work ball in the box kind of thing. I don't know if it's going to work. We can try it out. Maybe have different tactics to different, options. But yeah, he's been very good for us. He's been very, very good for us. Just Mr. Consistent, not his name. In terms of other strikers, I think I'm going to sell Dries Mertens. I think he's going to leave. Case is going to leave as well because I've got Depay left wing, Univar left wing, and strikers. I've got other options. Some mention about Pellegrini. He will be getting more football next season, I believe. I'm going to try and do it. It's something I really want to work on. In terms of the second string, which we will get to by going over here, which is kind of nice because I'm going to go to the section next anyway. I can find him. I think he's in this squad, if I'm not mistaken. Where is he? There he is. William Goebbels. I think he's definitely getting loaned out next season. He needs to get loaned out. The injury really inhibits him. So I'm going to loan him out next season. Hopefully get some football for him. And then I've got a striker coming in next season already. But the idea would be, if I go to the screen here, would be to slowly phase Ben Yedder out. Now, of course, Man United want to sign him. If he pushes through that move, I've got a backup striker coming already, and I'll go with that. I don't want to sell him. It's got to be a good fee. I'm looking for like 50, 60 million pounds for him because I know United got money because Ed likes to broadcast it. So yeah, I've got options up front I'm going to go with if we have to sell him, but I like to keep him around for another year. So I'll do 2 top strikers or 2 good strikers. I'll reveal who it is next episode. So yeah, we'll see what happens with United. They may come back in for him and be really, really keen. But I'm going to actually set, while we're here, the asking price to like 60 million. And just let him know that's the price I want for him. So yeah, why is Lindelof on? Oh, midfielders, of course, yeah. So yeah, let's go do system now. I'm getting the screen up and show you what I'm thinking of doing. So the idea, guys, would be to gut anybody who is basically who basically is 3-star or below, get rid of them all, and then bring in only the like 3.5-star and above players and develop them in there. Some will stay, some will go on loan. So that idea then is I've only the top 10. We've got a lot of talent in this youth system though, to be fair. It's going to take a while to go through all this and work on it. This guy I'm really excited about. I really am. I think he could be brilliant in that role long term for us. I think definitely something I'm going to try and develop. Obviously we've got another midfielder here who again could be absolutely fantastic for us. So it could essentially be it's going to be interesting to see. Not all these guys are going to make it though. That's my thing. I can't play them all. So I'm going to go through and it may be the ones that can go out on loan, we loan out, and the youth talent stay in here. Obviously, same for the Monaco 2. Get rid of the guys who are not really useful and then move people on. I mean, Pavlovic, again, there's so many good talent in this system. It is incredible to have so many options. Armenia, of course, is... Oh, that's a point. I sort of forgot about Armenia. I think next season, guys, we generally move this guy into the first team if we decide to sell Jemison. But yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of talent. It's just a matter of which talent I think is going to be best for us. So your thoughts down on this, guys, how to work this. I mean, this keeper here, I mean, I think he will be. I think I'm going to do it now because I think our current second choice goalkeeper is going to retire in this season, so I need to get him in the first team so I don't forget. So yeah, obviously this guy is going to be sold in the summer. I'm trying to sell him all for all. I should offer him out now, so that process is underway. So yeah, overall, the system is very good. I just need to work on working out who I want to have in the team and who I think I want to try and develop. I think anyone from 3-star below, remove them, and then Lau Foster. Okay, okay. So yeah, obviously I'm not been focused too much on this right now. I've been focusing on getting the first team sorted out. Now we're going to switch focus now to more looking at youth systems, that kind of thing. So that's the idea, guys. We remove these guys at the bottom who are not really going to be useful and play for us ever really. Obviously Pele, I keep trying to sell him, but no one wants to buy him really. Even for £1 million, no one wants to really buy him. So move all the youth talent, and then we go forward and develop. Obviously, got some guys here who, again, it's a simple matter of are they ready for the first team or do I loan them out? And there's so many good young talents in this team that I need to I want to play the youth players, obviously, but I've got to guard against the fact I've got to try and keep Champions League football coming in. So it's a delicate balance. It's simply going to be maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of them will get into the first team, but the rest of them may not quite make it. We'll have to wait and see. There's too many, to be fair, for me to handle right now. And it's like, dude, can someone just drop off so it makes it easy to decide who to go with? It's actually kind of annoying, really, when you see so many youth talents, because it's like, dudes, you can't all be 5-star potential. I can't play you all. There's no chance you're all going to play in this team. It's not going to happen. But hopefully, we can work it out, because it's a delicate balance between spending money to improve the team, but also making sure that you don't put too much burden on your team. So, yeah. So the summer guys window is not opened yet. We've got a £28 million budget. We've got a £70 million transfer revenue available. Can we request for that to be changed? We can't. I'm going to wait till we get the more finances upgraded. I want to get the money in to spend on players, not just money in just for the sake of it. So for example, if I get £60 million for Ben Yedder, I want that money to spend, not anywhere else. So yeah, we'll leave the review on the league on table, which is not fully finished yet. League 2 playoffs still going on. Champions for the first time since 16-17. And our top 2 goal scorers in the league were Ben Yedder and Depay, which is fantastic. And I guess Martin's way behind on 10. So yeah, fantastic, amazing season. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. I will see you all next episode. If you wanted to see it daily, guys, let me know in the comments section. If you're happy with the current schedule, then that's fine as well. I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.